Gaston. I'm the CEO and co-founder of TRAINR. The expectation that I had coming into this program, I'm really shocked at how low my expectations were in comparison to the output. So knowing Ashley previously, years before, I knew his enthusiasm, I knew his level of focus, I knew his level of being able to attack something, but being able to set aside a space for sports tech founders, and in doing so, being able to bring in all these valuable relationships. My goodness, I remember telling my wife, she was asking me after about 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, she was like, so has it been worth the sacrifice? And I said, babe, I feel like coming in, I was an executive assistant. Like the first week, I had no idea how much I didn't know. And by the time that I got to week three, I already felt like a CEO because of the amount of partnerships that they brought in, the voices that came in to really speak to us and help elevate us to that understanding of this is how a $40 million operation works. This is how a $60 million CEO makes decisions and strategizes. And this is the format and the formula for how a Series A company operates. One of the biggest moments for me was day 2. This was probably the most defining moment for me in the program. It was around the revenue formula. So it just completely shifted the way that I looked at business. I began to see how the framework of business fundamentally is just a formula. And if you don't have the formula, then you're really just set up to fail. So when TRAINR was built, we really had this problem that lived with us continually, and that was that our youth athletes were killing themselves working with skills trainers, trying to get better every day. And then they show up to practice and the coach would completely neglect them. Sometimes it was because they felt like the trainer was completely working against them. Other times it was because they didn't even know that they were working on their game. But with TRAINR, we're changing the game. We closed the loop, so a coach is now connected to the player in a way that has never been before. The work that an athlete is doing is now seen. So that work that they're doing with that trainer, all the effort that they're putting in is now boiling up to the one who can make the roster decision, get them more playing time, and you're talking about a shift, a seismic shift in that player's career. That's opportunities to be able to get scholarships, and even for that coach, that's opportunities for them to be able to collect more wins, get more division titles, and state championships. So this isn't something that we're looking at that we're saying, oh, we'll just make a little effort here and a little effort here. We're looking at in the next few years that we're gonna change the quality of skill for athletes across every major sport. And it starts with TRAINR.